Sí, eso lo ponemos por ese lado.
No, pues ponlo por delante.
Está enganchado con el cable del ratón. Como...
Yo creo que hay una especie
¿De?
fantasma o algo así que enrosca los cables,
Sí,
sobre todo los
sí.
auriculares.
Y si quieres dejar sorda a la gente, pues gritar. ¡Oh!
Hostia, pues sí, mira. Sí que suena.
Ok, vale.
Vale,
Voy a poner aquí. No, tú déjate estar porque...
tengo que poner la dieta.
Muy bien.
Joder.
Hello,
Hello, Pepe.
we're streaming already.
We are on live. Online.
We're on live. On live, yes. So you had an English class before this.
Yeah.
How was that?
Well, I think I am improving my English, not a lot, but I think I am better than 1 year ago. I think so.
Thankfully. It would be terrible the other way.
Yeah. I am a terrible student of English. All my life, every
You're a terrible
exam,
student.
every exam I failed it.
So your trick is not to study, to improve.
No, I think it's interesting talk, normal, well. But when I was younger, for me it was a nightmare.
Pain in the ass.
Yeah, nightmare. I really hate the signature or no,
The matter, the
matter,
subject.
the subject to study in the school and college, and I hate it all my life. But now I
But maybe
need to talk it.
maybe it was because of the teachers. Sometimes you don't like something because
Yeah, but this is a good excuse when. But the problem
when
is
you're a bad student.
yeah, but the problem is not all the teachers were bad. I think so, but I don't have any interest. I didn't have any interest to learn to improve.
Yeah.
But now I need it, and then I don't have choice. I have to learn.
I think people also have different interests in different stages of life. So, for example, when I studied in college, I liked English, but I hated history. But a lot. I hated it a lot.
Now you love history.
Now I love the history of certain things.
Yeah.
History of
Chess.
History of chess, for example. History of Russia. History of things I like. But studying history, because you have to study history, that's the worst.
For me, the kind of subjects weren't a problem because you only need to memorize, and I am really good memorizing.
Mm-hmm.
Then I didn't have problem, and I enjoy my base notes, not qualifications. My best qualification. Literature, this kind of things.
Mine too. Because
But
the same reason.
I am sure you were high scores in all the subjects, but
Most of them.
yeah, me no.
Jackie.
I only did the strictly necessary to pass the course. They didn't harass.
No, I think we don't hear the notifications, but I saw it. And Jackie shows just resubscribed for 4 months.
Click for one of these buttons.
No, it's we should hear it, but somehow we don't. It doesn't matter. I'm paying attention.
Okay.
Thank you, Jackie.
Thank you.
4 months in a row. He's our
4 months in a row.
More loyal subscriber.
Yeah. He has to renew every
month. He's renewing every month.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. What do you want to do, Pepe?
Well, I thought we could do the same we've been doing for the last 2 days.
The games, following the games.
Yeah.
Okay.
But in this case, I thought Okay, I'm not a good player, so why not taking a good game from a good player and do that? What do you think?
I think it's good, but I okay. I think it's would be more difficult for me, but no
Yeah,
problem.
but for that, yeah, of course, if I pick one game, for example, I don't know if yesterday you saw, probably not,
Sure not.
sure not. Wesley Saw played yesterday versus Vidit
No, I didn't. I
in
didn't
the
watch.
Speed Chess Championship. It was a really interesting match. Wesley won as expected. They were playing Blitz games, Blitz and Bullet.
Yeah.
If I pick any of those games, any of them, it would be so complex for us.
Only
Even
one move. Only
yeah,
one move.
so they spend 1 minute in a game in the bullet part, and for us that game could be
All the time. Where
deeper than classical.
1 minute for all the game. They
No, 1
had-
minute in the clock for each
okay.
player in the last portion. So they play 5 minutes games, 3 minutes games, and 1 minute games. But any of those games are too complex for us.
Yeah.
But instead, I thought, why not taking a game from the past, from a great champion of the past, where when chess was simpler and we might understand and
Okay, no problem. For me, I am sure it would be very, very hard to
no, I think you.
find out the solution, the move, the idea.
If we start, for example, with Morphe's games, I think that's a good starting point. Do you know who Paul Morphy was?
No. I am a GM, I don't have time to study the other game.
You don't have time to study history.
I have to play.
Okay, Paul Morphy was.
A doctor. He has a name of doctor.
I don't know what he was for a profession. He was the son of a lawyer, successful lawyer,
Yeah.
and a judge.
A judge. Okay.
So
We are partners.
yeah.
College. We are
So
college.
anyway, he was living in the mid 1800s.
Okay. No, so far.
Not so far, but in that time there was no world championship yet. No title of world
Okay.
champion. So he was considered the best player of his time.
Yeah.
But there
He
was no
didn't play.
there was no title, so he's not the world champion. But he would be if there was such a title back then, because he was a great player in the US. He was already a great player when he was 12th. He was beating the best players in the country. And then by winning an important tournament, he won the chance to do a trip to Europe,
Yeah.
where the big players were, and he crashed all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Andersen, Labourdonnais, all the great players of the.
And then they say to him, "Come back home.
Yeah, come back. Americans go back, go home.
Come back home.
Yeah.
Enough. Come back home."
So, yeah, it's one of the first best players in the history of chess. So the chess that was played back then, it was very simple. We can understand it very well, and he was so good compared to his opponents that it's very instructive.
Okay.
His games usually. So I think we can pick any of his games. For example, here in notable games, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 10 games here. You say a number between 1 to 10, and we pick one of these.
52.
So 2, okay. Okay, Paulsen versus Morphy. Okay, that's a good one. Because Paulsen was in the epoch, I think Paulsen was considered the best US chess player
And he won.
until he played with Morphy. And this was in 1857, maybe. Where is the date? I don't see the date of the game. Ah, yeah, 1857. Yeah. So this was that tournament I talked about. The tournament where he beat all the good players in US, and then he traveled to Europe. Okay, so go to an analysis board and let's
Okay.
start making some moves.
Study, no?
Tools,
Tools.
analysis board. Turn the engine off, yeah. And now click F to flip the board because we're black. We're gonna be black. So F, yeah. Okay, so Paulsen played E4. Let me go through some moves to see what's going on here. Let me remember this game because I think I know it. Yeah, I know this game. It's a very interesting game. Okay, so E4, Morphy played E5, as was the style in the epoch. All the players played the Italian, the Spanish. So knight F3, knight C6,
Knight
knight F3,
F3.
knight F3,
The other one. Okay. Knight F3.
and knight C6 was Morphy's response as common. Now knight C3, which is not common nowadays, well, but it's playable, and knight F6, so the 4 knights went out. Bishop B5, B5, and bishop C5.
No. Bishop
C5.
C5.
Yeah. Yeah. So Morphy is known to play very active. So Morphy is a good example to follow the opening principles. You won't see Morphy moving twice a piece in the opening unless for a very, very specific reason. So usually his games are like this. He develops everything, castles, then brings all the pieces to the attack. But in this case, Paulsen is doing the same because Paulsen was a great player too. So, okay, his opponent castled, yeah. And what do you think Morphy did?
Castle.
Yeah. Now, knight takes e5.
Knight takes e5.
Yeah. Good moment to stop thinking. Why is Paulsen taking there?
I don't know. I think recap is not good idea.
Why?
I don't know.
Put the move on the board if you want. I mean, it's a piece.
Yeah, and after that, black control the center, and white, what have to maybe push.
Yeah, that's the only idea. Otherwise, white is going to be a piece down. So how would the game continue? Knight takes e5, knight takes knight. That wasn't Morphy's choice, but let's have a look. d4 is the only way to regain the piece. And what would we do? I think it's perfectly playable. I think Morphy didn't do it because he thought it was better the other way. But
or thread the bishop directly, or try to defend one of these pieces with d6, one of two.
Well, also taking on d4 is a move.
Yeah.
On d4.
Pardon. Yeah. The bishop.
I mean, if we're gonna lose a piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think d6 is good.
d6.
Bishop takes d4 has to be good. And for example, I think white would take the bishop.
And if we recap after that, probably try queens.
Yeah, but that's kind of drawish. But of course, white has the bishop pair. But material is equal. Maybe Morphy was worried about f4. F4. The pawn push to f4.
The pawn push f4.
Yeah, f2 to f4.
Ah, okay. Here.
Yeah, I think maybe he was worried about that idea, then e5 and some initiative for white that could be dangerous. Okay, so he didn't take on e5.
Yep.
So back, 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 back. Yeah, here. So if he didn't take on e5, what do you think he did? We're a pawn down.
Thread the knight.
Yeah, the problem with d6 is it loses a second pawn. If you play d6, white will take on c6
With knight or with bishop?
with knight. Yeah. Now we have to take it, and he takes it back, and it's 2 pawns for white. That's not good. But yeah, he continued developing, as was his style. Morphy always played for the initiative and for the development. So
Maybe.
Again, the same problem.
Ah, okay.
If
He
you
takes,
stop defending c6 with that pawn,
or move the...
Hi Armitiev.
Or move the queen, or to create some space, or here.
A6. A6 gives white initiative, I think. A6 he would take on c6 with the bishop probably. Let's put it on the board. If you play a6, he takes. By removing that knight, he can play now d4. No. He will not lose the piece. Now he can play d4 because the knight on c6 is no longer controlling. So d4 now for white. d4.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. And that's
You have to.
That's great for white. Has the center, the space, the initiative, and a pawn up. So knight takes e5 was played. Yeah, no, a6 is too slow.
Move the queen, I think so.
No, he didn't move the queen, but I guess it's interesting, maybe queen e7. But yeah, it could potentially be similar to the game, but he didn't play that. You almost have it. The only move left, the only logical move left.
Move the knight.
No.
The rook.
Yeah, rook e8. Yeah. He's bringing more pieces. He's developing the rook. The only open file is the e file. The rook goes there. The queen is good because the queen already has the diagonal, so you don't need to put it on e to develop it. And of course we're putting pressure on the e4 pawn. So maybe at some point we regain the pawn there. Okay, knight takes c6 was played. There's two options here.
I think it's better take with.
Okay, why? What's the rule? What's the general rule? It's better to capture towards the center or away from the center in general?
The logical, I think, is better to try to keep pawns in this area.
Yeah.
Then,
from a positional point of view, you usually want to capture towards the center with the b pawn. B takes c6. So that way you will fight for the center with more pawns.
Yeah.
So that's the positional approach. The problem is here, there's a lot of advantages for the other move. And one problem of this move is, no, e5 is not a problem. The problem is our structure now. We have 3 islands, the a7 pawn is really weak, and the c8 bishop still blocked. While with the other pawn, which he did, D takes
Okay.
c6. Yeah, he's developing the queen and the bishop very fast. So he did this, but because of the initiative, not because of
The structure.
fighting for the center. Okay, so white moved the bishop to c4, and Morphy played b5. Pawn to b5. Yeah. The bishop retired to e2, and now Morphy got his pawn back. Finally, knight takes e4. Okay, Paulsen took the knight, so Morphy took the knight, and bishop f3 was played.
F3.
Yeah. And this reminds a lot to positions of the Marshall Gambit, which you don't know about.
No idea.
But it's a gambit in the Spanish opening, where you usually end up sacrificing your d pawn as black. So the d pawn is gone now. So it's very similar because you have a lot of attack now with the two bishops versus the white's king. It's very similar. So the rook had to go back and he went to e6. Why do you think he put it on e6? Why e6 and not e8 or some other square?
To block the movement of the bishop.
Which move?
I mean, he can't.
Yeah, but if the rook goes to e8, it's the same.
Yeah.
It controls the same square.
He goes here.
Bishop g4 might be a problem of rook e6.
Yeah, spin, but you have the counter attack.
Yeah.
Here, block the idea to develop to this by this line, the queen.
How is it blocking?
I mean, if you have the bishop in one of these squares, you can't improve the queen. Only have here, but here is blocked by the rook.
Yeah.
I think this.
Well,
I mean, if you put the rook here, they can. Here no, because it's the bishop. What? Really, this bishop doesn't like me.
the bishop doesn't like you, or you don't like the bishop?
Doesn't like to me. I mean,
I
I
mean-
think this very is not in good positions. You don't have. You can't do a lot of things with it. I mean,
It's the only developed piece of white.
yeah, but
So it's very active, I think. So my question is, why rook here and not, for example, rook?
I think it's
back?
to keep the pressure with the bishop or something like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know the
It has two ideas.
reason.
The most basic one, and I was expecting you to say that, is to defend this pawn. I mean, if you go all the way back, bishop takes c6 could
Yeah.
be annoying.
yeah.
So yeah, the first reason is to defend the pawn, but also to keep the rook active, so the rook can eventually attack. So the rook remains active here in front of the pawns.
Okay.
And this was also very common of Morphy's style. He wanted to have his pieces very active, especially towards the opponent's king. Okay, so Paulsen played very, probably a bad move, but it seemed a good move. He played c3.
C3.
What's White's idea?
Open the.
Yep. It's a more structural idea. He wants to build a structure with the pawns.
Okay, after that he goes here.
Yeah, d4 is the idea.
Goes
d4, having a good structure, fighting this bishop on c5. The problem is when you start with c3. Hey, Rocken. When you start with c3, Rocken asked if this is a tournament game. Yeah, it was a tournament game, but the tournament was held in 1857.
Last week.
Last week, yeah. You've been there at the tournament?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You remember this game?
Of course.
Okay.
When I was a child, I saw these guys playing. Okay.
And you were like, okay, I'm gonna let them play. I'm gonna show them. Okay, so this is a game between Luis Paulsen and Paul Morphy. Very well-known game, as any Morphy's game. I think all games by Morphy are well-known.
Okay.
Okay, after c3, you know when you push a pawn,
Yeah.
there's weakness both sides of the pawn.
Yeah.
So it's creating a weakness there on d3, a very small hole. So Paul Morphy immediately took advantage of that hole there. Yeah, exactly. Queen d3, I think it was the move. Yeah, queen d3. Oh, that's annoying. Now d4 is not possible.
No.
Yeah.
But you keep the pressure with by the other side.
Yeah, he can try that, but if b4 happens, which happened, by the way. Yeah, b4 was the game by Paulsen. Just move the bishop back to b6. b6, b6. Yeah. The bishop wants to point to the king,
Okay.
always. So maybe the only alternative interesting was bishop d6, where still points at the king, in this case h2. But yeah, he preferred to have it on b6, and I think it's more logical also. So yeah, this queen is annoying on d3. I had once a game where my opponent did something like this to me.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a different fashion, it was a different pawn. I think it was the b2 pawn. I played c3 and he played queen b3, and I was like, no. He put the queen there and I was like, oh boy. Yeah. Okay, so Paulsen played a4.
A4.
Pawn to a4. Yeah, because he cannot move any. I mean, Paulsen,
Okay.
white side.
Sorry.
Yeah, he couldn't move anything. If we see this position,
Yeah.
what are the moves? The rook can maybe, but
Queen,
queen cannot move.
bishop.
Yeah, the bishop is trapped behind the pawns. So yeah, he's trying to.
Maybe the queen here.
Yeah, but queen b3 is interesting because it's a move for the queen, but then the queen has no more squares to go to from there.
No.
So maybe it prepares c4. I don't know. Okay, he tried a4, which makes sense because it has a threat. What's the threat? What's the threat?
Take the pawn.
No. The threat is push the pawn.
I mean, he pushed the pawn.
Yeah, but the threat by white is to keep pushing the pawn and trap the bishop on b6.
Bishop on b6.
If the pawn
Okay.
reaches a5,
Yeah,
the
okay.
bishop is lost.
Yeah.
So that's the threat. So black has to react, so black took the pawn. Yeah.
Rook
And he took with the queen.
with the queen instead of rook.
Yeah, because this puts pressure on what pawn? Yeah, on c6. So he's threatening to take c6 with the bishop now. If he takes with the rook, he has no threat. But with the queen, he's threatening bishop takes c6. So Morphy defended the pawn the other way. Yeah,
Okay.
bishop d7. Because yeah, maybe at some point there's c5. And now, very sad move by Paulsen, rook a2. So it's all very artificial, but if he ever wants to move the bishop from c1 to a3, for example, he needs to defend d2. That's why the rook comes to a2. And now Morphy played the trademark move by Morphy. If you ever watched any Ben Feingold's lecture, which I'm sure you didn't,
I didn't.
he always says this. Whenever he does this kind of move, he says, Morphy style, or as Morphy would do, or Morphy would be proud. Bring the remaining piece, exactly, rook a to e8. That was the move. This was the style of Morphy. Bring all the pieces, then crash. Okay, and now Paulsen moved the queen to a6. Because what was the threat? Stop here a second. Rook a e8 is creating a threat, a checkmate threat.
This rook.
Yeah,
Oh.
with that move, black is creating a checkmate threat.
Hmm.
Mate in 2. Do you see it?
Yeah, if you push
Nope.
with the queen first.
Yeah, with the queen first.
With the queen first.
Yeah,
Okay.
queen takes rook, followed by rook e1.
Okay.
That's mate. So queen, no queen, not queen a5.
Okay, I need is the.
Yeah, if he does a stupid move like bishop a3,
Okay. Bishop A.
for example, bishop a3, which would be developing, then queen takes, yeah, and this is mate. So that was the threat. So instead of bishop a3, Paulsen found a way to defend, which is queen a6. So he played queen a6. And now, I think there's... Yeah, I'm going to read the commentary here. Morphy took 12 minutes over his next move, probably to assure himself that the combination was sound and that he had a forced win in every variation. So yeah, Morphy, which usually played very fast, he took 12 minutes here and played
12 minutes.
The last move you would think of.
Hey, I am very crazy, eh?
I can give you 10 tries. 10 attempts.
10 tries to get it.
But with that hint, maybe you get it at the first time. But
maybe I am crazy. I don't. The most important thing, I don't know how to play.
You don't know how to play. Yeah, so you might think he moves like...
Stupid.
Like, I don't know. Bishop c8. Okay, what's white's threat? I think we need to start with that.
What's white's threats?
What is white threatening here? Like, for example, if we do a stupid move like king h8, what would white do?
King 8?
Yeah, if we do a stupid move, king h8, for example, what will white do here?
Try to break or something, move the queen, or try to...
Easier than that. Much easier than that.
Take the queen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Our queen is hanging.
Queen is unprotected.
Yeah, so that's the main threat. He's threatening our queen, so our queen is hanging, so you can already discount some stupid moves like h6, h5, king h8, because we need to do something
okay
about the queen
the first idea I had...
Hi Dark Drifter, thanks for the follow.
The first idea I had without queen, because I am thinking crazy ideas,
yeah,
would be sacrifice the bishop here.
Okay, that's
Check.
an idea. That's definitely an idea that doesn't work. Let's
Check.
say king h1.
Then I have to...
I mean, I'm not saying king takes bishop doesn't work. Probably works also.
now maybe tack, tack,
Yeah, but he's not gonna take it. Yeah, king h1 might be very stupid by me. Because bishop e2 is required here, and then then no king h1. Then you take the bishop. Yeah, you take it with the rook, with the king.
With the king.
Yeah.
Then
Bishop takes rook. You're running out of pieces.
yeah, a lot of.
King g1. Pawn takes queen.
Okay.
Oops.
Okay, blunder totally.
Yeah, no queen d4.
Totally blunder.
But I think here
I don't know.
you have lost a lot of material.
Yeah. Then this is not the option.
Yeah, rook takes g2 was possible in the end of the line, as someone is pointing out. Sorry. Rook takes g2. Rook takes pawn on g2. King takes. Bishop h3 check. Bishop h3. h3.
H3.
Yeah. The problem is here, I think, just king g1. King g1, queen g6. Well, it's still... Because the rook is defended by the queen. Yeah, exactly. King f2 here. Queen g2. King e1. And how do you win? If queen e4, king d1, I start running. So yeah, it feels dangerous for white, but not quite winning, right? King d1. Oopsie. yeah, that's good. So we have to repeat king f2. Yeah, maybe it's a draw. Amazing, 2 rooks down.
If you go here.
No, bishop g4 wins.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, you have to repeat with king f2.
I lost the sequence. Okay, here.
Yeah, here king f2 is required, and it's probably just a draw, unless here I go up, and then a lot to calculate. But maybe there was a better defense for white anyway. I mean, this was forced. Maybe here we can just step back. And yeah, it's probably better than allowing, because by taking, we just replaced with another rook and we lost the bishop. So instead of that, maybe just going back, and it should be winning for white. Yeah, okay, bishop takes f2 was not the move. And this is the last position where we are gonna think in this game, then we can play.
Yeah.
Because this was the great move of the game.
Other stupid idea could be... No, it's too much.
If it's too much, and if
Too
it's
much.
so stupid, maybe it is that one.
It's too much.
Which one? Say it.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was Morphy's move. Exactly. Yeah.
Now how big with the bishop, no?
Yeah, that was the game.
And after that, bishop.
I think it followed rook d1.
D1.
Yeah, d1. Because, no, that's not a good move.
Sorry.
Rook d1. Because, give me a second. Line. Because rook d1 has a problem. What is the problem? It's checkmate in 3.
I think because...
Oh, in 4. It's checkmate in 4. No, in 3. Yeah, in 3 that way. Yeah. Yeah. Queen f1 now.
Queen f1.
And mate. Yeah, exactly. So he couldn't play rook g1, but the rook is threatened, and bishop g2 is a huge threat also. So he played rook d1. Now Morphy continued with the initiative.
Yeah. With all.
The only safe check in the position.
Only safe check with bishop.
Yeah. King g1. And now he takes a pawn with check. Yeah. King f1. And now I remember how the game continued, but how to explain it? Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Or take the rook or sacrifice the bishop to take his queen.
No, that's not good. If you count pieces,
We don't have.
we're gonna be down a rook.
We don't have a lot of pieces.
No, he moved the opponent's king back to h1 because that way it's gonna be easier to checkmate. So what he did with this maneuver, this from here, was taking the f pawn,
Sí.
the f3 pawn, to open this diagonal for checks when the king is on h1. But he wants this position again. He wants this king to be here on h1 again. So he just took the pawn and now he pushes the king back with bishop g2, g2. That we discussed that.
Sorry.
Bishop g2, king g1, bishop h3, h3.
H3.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Otherwise it will be a draw. King h1, only move. And now bishop takes f2.
Forcing
Bam.
the.
Yeah. Now there's a mate threat. Bishop g2. Bishop g2 will be mate.
Yeah.
And there's some other threats, maybe, but that's the most important one. How do you stop that?
The only idea I have is bishop or a queen here.
Yeah, that's the only move to save the mate. So Paulsen moved that.
I suppose take. No?
Yeah, he took the queen, rook takes,
Now.
and now our bishop is hanging on f2.
Mm.
So, niet. Okay, the problem with that move is if you do it, you can put it on the board.
We lost the initiative.
Let's say rook takes e1, bishop takes, and I don't know, rook takes a7 maybe. I mean, we're not threatening mate anymore. So yeah, we lost initiative. And the position is more or less equal. We are a pawn up, but it's not the best pawn ever, and our pawns are hanging, so yeah, that's not good. Let me close the door. Okay.
Defend the bishop or.
Yeah, he defended the bishop.
I think here.
Exactly.
The school is full of people.
Yeah, full of kids.
Yeah.
Yelling kids. Rook a1 was played.
Rook A1.
And yeah, now Morphy was very sneaky. And he envisioned a checkmate on h2. So he played rook h6.
Rook H6.
Yeah. So now when the bishop on f2 will move, and there's going to be rook takes h2 mate.
Sorry?
When this bishop
Sí.
moves back, rook takes h2 will be mate. The problem is if the king tries to escape, any bishop move will be check also, so it's not going to be easy for white. White played d4.
D4. Block the bishop.
Yeah, unleashing the bishop on c1, that is attacking now the rook. The bishop on c1 is attacking the rook.
Then we have to
And this is the last move of the game. Now, after the next move,
resign.
Paulsen resigned. And I already told you what Morpheus' idea was. Yeah, bishop e3.
If we take, no?
No.
Take here.
Paulsen resigned, but what would happen after bishop takes bishop?
Bishop take bishop. Here,
King g1,
here. Here.
checkmate.
Very
And
pretty or very
yeah, and if
beautiful
we don't
game.
take the bishop, it's checkmate anyway.
Yeah.
Rook takes h2 is mate if the bishop is on e3, so unstoppable mate. So Paulsen resigned.
Very beautiful game.
Yeah,
I like it.
as was the style in the epoch.
I am old school.
Yeah, because you saw the game live.
Yeah, I was here. Okay,
Okay,
play.
let's play some games. Please make it
Sorry.
casual.
Only casual.
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, we would be cheating.
We can set this, no?
Yeah.
Create a game.
Create a game.
Chess 60 real time. 5-5.
5-5 casual and
Random.
yeah. Chess 960 is okay.
Yeah. For
Okay.
me, for me it's good.
You are the hand.
Yes.
Joe Jones says, "Thank God it's English today, because on Monday when Roberto came, we were talking Spanish." Sorry, guys. Sorry for that.
If they want, I can speak Spanish.
Yeah, but they don't want.
I have C2 in Spanish.
C2.
Level C2.
Ah, okay. I was thinking the square C2.
Ah, okay.
You know, like in the Queen C2 Nimsa.
No. Okay, we
We have a challenge from Armisiev. 5+0, no increment. If you want, you can pick it.
Okay, no problem.
But no increment, so we need to be fast.
Is
Pawn. Knight. We're gonna repeat Morphy's game, maybe? No, pawn.
knight, no?
What was that?
Time, Pepe, time.
But f6.
Yeah, never F6.
Knight.
I don't know where.
Are you drunk?
Stupid move. I don't know where. I mean, here. Okay. If you want, we can resign it.
No, not yet. We're still equal material. Probably lost. Probably lost.
Stupid move.
Even knight takes pawn is gorgeous here. Okay, never mind. Knight.
Right. I can see your panic face.
Pawn. Knight. Knight.
Bishop.
Okay.
Un colega do teu colega
You keep
que
playing.
quere
Yeah.
preguntar.
Vale.
Pepe have to leave for a moment. He need to meeting with a person. I'm trying to lose very fast. I don't know how to move. I mean, we don't have any time. Only have 2 minutes. I know. I don't know. Easy win for RCF. RMDF, sorry. Knight. If you want, you can save me the move because you are better than me. Pepe, come back fast, please. I am very bad, Pepe. I am dead. I think so. Oh, very, very, very well played, RMF. I am very, very bad. I am very bad. Ay, sorry, sorry. We can see the analysis board and how we can see my mistakes. A lot of mistakes, I think so. From the very beginning, yeah, the open was terrible, I think. Yeah. Very bad, very bad. When come back Pepe, he's going to be very angry. At least 3 blunders, 3 mistakes, 2 inaccuracies. For a moment I have some advantage. In the 18th move, Nate e4 plus 0.5. Yeah, well, he's going to be very, very angry with me. Yeah. Okay, we are going to learn from my mistakes. I think we can do. Okay, never f6. Obviously, I think other move I could. Okay, yeah, never f6. This is okay. After that, every move is bad. I think so. This is the best. Come back home. Lost a tempi. Black or white have the center. I mean, a total disaster. I think so.
Hi.
Okay.
What's up?
Win. I won.
The game?
Yeah, of course.
I don't think so.
Why?
Because the way it looked, I think it was very, very losing.
I won.
Okay, let's turn the engine off. No, you couldn't win.
Why not?
I don't believe you.
Okay.
When I left, you were hanging a piece.
As the chat, I won.
Did you win? Someone is saying, if you had played blah blah blah, you were winning. Okay, no, you lost.
No. Yes, I
When-
totally deserve.
When I left,
it was a totally.
when I
deserved.
left, you played bishop g4 instead of bishop g7, so
Yeah.
you hung the knight with queen b5 check. I don't know if your opponent did that. Let's go there.
Totally disaster, Pepe, from the beginning. It's not necessary. Check the mistakes.
Something doesn't work here.
Yeah. Break the software.
Yeah,
You break the software.
I broke it. Yeah, nice. It's okay. Now because you're learning. Okay.
Yeah. I was
No, I
learning
want
from
to-
my mistakes. The problem is all the move on the game.
All,
was
all the
wrong.
moves are mistakes. Yeah.
were wrong. Were wrong.
Okay.
sorry.
Where to start with?
Never f6 after that.
I said pawn here.
Yeah.
For some, I think you were wondering about this pawn move for a moment, and then you decided to do one that's even worse, which is remarkable. But how do you study? You remember what you have to study. You remember the openings,
No.
the study. This study of openings you have.
I don't know. I don't remember. Pepe.
You have it in your account.
Okay. Now
have
I
to study
understand. Now I understand.
With some openings, the very
yeah,
well-known
I can
openings,
study it. Okay.
and it's just 2 or 3 moves each. It's not a lot to learn. But you have the scotch there, and this is the scotch. And the only move here is pawn.
I read before e4. I think so. I have to move.
Pawn takes pawn is the only move.
Okay.
Pawn takes pawn.
Okay. D4.
F6. We
It's
can
very beautiful if you watch the
we can already
table.
resign.
I say you, if you want, we can resign.
Okay, he
Yeah,
played
yeah.
d5, which might not be the most accurate. And now, obviously, I said knight. And I think the logical move is to go back,
Oh,
but
come back home.
come back home is also knight before.
Can
And here I said he could already take. I mean, if he could already take the pawn. I think this was already crashing for white. I'm not saying it's the best move, but I mean, this is.
now?
Now what? Yeah, exactly. Now what? Next move is queen takes e5 check. Against both legal moves. So good luck with that. You either lose a rook or you allow your king to be
If he takes,
crashed.
if you move the
Yeah.
pawn, takes,
Only, yeah, I guess here.
check.
And we can resign.
Totally disaster.
Yeah. F6, you never play f6. But okay, he didn't take there. So knight here, knight there. And of course I was thinking about knight e7 when I said knight.
I can summarize the game. He moves the pieces and I didn't know how I have to counter attack. And all his pieces finished very, very close to the H line. I was very close. I don't have
You're proud
a
of
square to move.
Okay, d6, I don't understand it.
Me too. Me neither, sorry.
But I have to say, he really played a very terrible move here, queen d2, justifying this d6 move. Because now this bishop has no squares. So knight g4, perfect. Castles, and I said knight again, to take the bishop. That's probably better moves. Why not? And so the position wasn't as I remembered. So bishop g4 is not so terrible.
I
Okay,
think you
okay.
you leave us here.
Yeah, I left here. King b1, okay. Now you played on your own without my suggestions.
Yeah.
And you decided that allowing bishop b5 was good. Queen d7, what a terrible move. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, even this first, yeah. And now bishop b5 is even stronger because after c6 takes, the knight is hanging on a6. So he didn't do this, I don't know why. But after takes, he can take the knight. But he played h3,
pawn.
g4. He can go bishop b5 again. Bishop b5 again. Knight h4. Horrible, knight h4. Bishop f7, horrible. Bishop b5 now. f4. I don't understand you guys.
He didn't abuse. He didn't
Yeah.
win by the fastest.
Now f4 is a bad move. f4 allows takes and g5 at
He
least.
was kind with me. I think so.
Knight c5, okay. Getting the knight back. f5, castle. Wow. Good position. You're winning here.
No,
You're winning here.
I was very
Concerned.
because the mate.
Yeah, but knight takes c3 and queen a4. Check. Queen a4 now. You're a piece up.
I didn't see.
If you're concerned,
I didn't.
I mean, what did you play? c6. Ooh.
to open because I was
Yeah. It might work, but
escape.
you need to calculate a lot to see if this works.
escape.
So queen check, king c7, queen a7. Why didn't he check again? I would check here. King b8. Yeah, typical way to survive. Okay. So he went here, and now
Stupid check.
why?
I didn't have time,
You
and
didn't see a move.
I needed to do something, and okay, I'm going to check. After that, I lost the
Okay.
knight.
You're a piece up. You're taking a pawn here at least, if not more. I mean, at least taking a pawn, and then also being able to move the queen out. So yeah,
This is the
I don't see any.
This is the by the square, or say, by the graphic show us I have advantage. Advantage.
Yes, you're winning here, totally winning. I mean, you're a piece up. You're gonna take pawns. White has nothing. But knight e2 check, losing the knight.
Yeah, losing the knight.
Knight takes b4. Yeah.
Then the graphic goes up
Yeah.
to the white
I'm
side.
trying to see what's the best kill for white. I guess queen a5 check has to be good.
Rook,
Yeah.
mat.
He did bishop a6, which also seems strong. Now you have to play rook b8 to defend, only move. But you played rook a8, amazing. Wow, he didn't even take the rook. I would take the rook with check.
I had a pre-move to king here.
Yeah. He played against your pre-move. You couldn't pre-move. Okay, pawn takes c6 is a strong one.
He's close to me.
And now you allowed mating 1, 2, 3. Yeah, mating 3, and he did it. Good. Well played, Armirsiev.
Yeah,
Good game.
He was very kind with me. I think he didn't.
I will take the rook here. Yeah, but pawn takes c6 is really strong. Yeah, yeah. Now you're toasted here.
Mm.
I mean, the engine says the best move is queen takes c6, so I guess the best move is resign.
Yeah, I think is to allow the king one square more to survive. I think so.
Yeah, you're already toasted here. The moment you played rook a8 instead of rook b8, and you were already toasted here. Queen e8. I understand it's not so easy to spot the blunder here, but once you see bishop a6, yeah. Even here, but of course here much better. Okay, well done. You were winning at some point. When I left, you were losing, and then you were winning. So good job.
A disaster, Pepe. A totally disaster.
Okay. This is too small for me. Yeah. Earlier knight takes d1, taking the rook was wrong. Probably not. Check. Here. Here you cannot take because of mate. That's normal. And then after c6, check. And here, maybe he meant here. Yeah, I think you can take it.
Take the rook.
No, nothing.
But I don't.
Nothing wrong with that. You don't what?
Solve anything.
Solve. Your material up. You're taking even more material. What is it to solve?
But now he's going to take back.
Yeah. Now you take on d5.
d5.
You count the pieces. How many pieces are you up?
Okay.
I count a rook up. A full rook up.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm thread here. Check. Okay. I need more time to think.
Okay, then no increment is...
No, it's good if we are two. I mean...
If I say that the pieces, that helps.
I mean, no, I don't know. I was.
I thought we were the worst team. Like two players thinking different things about the same position. I think we were worse than anyone
I know. I was very
on his
nervous.
own.
I was very nervous. I didn't know how to say or how to move or how to improve.
Okay, we have a challenge, and it's. Oops, I clicked here,
Yeah.
so the page is refreshing. Let me see. It is 5 plus 5. That's
Yeah.
good, but
2020.
yeah, the problem is the rating. He's
Okay.
gonna crash us.
You are allowed to move your move.
No, we're gonna play.
Even it's different than I
We're gonna
say.
no. We're gonna play hand and brain. You are the brain. I'm the hand.
2020. Come on.
We have more rating than him. Come on.
Pong.
Okay. Plus 5 is okay, John.
Knight. Knight.
You always with your knights.
Pong. Bishop. King. Bishop. Pong. see.
Say something.
I only see one, but you are not agree with it. Bishop.
Bishop.
Yeah. Pawn.
His name is Prophylaxis. Okay.
Knight.
John Jones says we look cute when we're thinking like that.
Looks we are thinking, but in really, I am not thinking. I am saying to myself.
I'm not thinking either.
Saying to myself.
I'm just staring at the board. I'm waiting for the moment you say a piece to start thinking.
To start. Okay. This is good, or not?
I have an excuse, C Nation. I'm playing hand and brain, but I don't know what Prophylaxis is doing with his knights. Okay.
Pawn. 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 Queen.
That was a blunder. Here and see. Not yet. No, it wasn't a blunder. We have a defense. Anyway.
Rook. I don't know.
Rook, you
Yeah.
said. I'm forcing him to do the good move.
Sorry.
Yeah, good point, John John. When you dub, you choose a point.
You surprised to me. Rook. Mueve, saca la rook de ahí.
What?
Rook.
But why rook? Why rook? The position has problems.
Yeah, I know it.
That rook has nothing to do with with. That definitely stops what we had. Pawn. Now. Now you take pawn. Oh my
No.
goodness. No. I will try it anyway. It's risky, but you know, 2 moves ago that would be great. Instead of rook a2, rook a4. He can sacrifice a piece for 2 pawns now. But he's not doing it. Okay.
Knight.
Wow. I don't have a knight move. No? No moves. No good moves. What is that? Okay, now we're both under a minute, so it's time to play fast.
Or you can play alone.
No. You keep saying pieces.
Random piece.
No, if possible, that has anything to do with the position, that would
Yeah, I know it.
be best.
Boom. Rook. Boom. Knight. Boom. Boom.
Come on.
Boom.
It's interesting.
No, nothing interesting in losing pawns. Okay.
Pawn. Queen.
You saw this.
You don't have faith.
Yeah. Okay.
Well played,
Well done.
prophylaxis. We have luck. We have luck.
Yeah. Yeah. Amazing.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I'm learning with you.
Yeah, a lot.
Zdavaisia, says Jammert, whatever that means. Zdavaisia. I don't know what that means.
I don't know it.
I hope it's not a bad word.
But what?
That was the plan. Yeah. I see your plan. I mean, it's all very suspicious. Yeah, you said knight here, and I thought for a long time because I didn't really like the knight here. I understand it's probably the best knight move, but against the fianchetto, I want
Push the pawn.
to put a structure here because I already pushed d5, so I'm kind of committing to that kind of structure. Yeah, I think 96 is nothing wrong with that.
Then, if when I say pawn here, you only, for your proposal was a castle fast, no? But why
Yeah.
don't you move this pawn?
This here,
Yeah.
because it's really slow. It's one tempo, one more tempo to.
Yeah,
Castle
but-
is more important
Oh, okay.
than anything.
Okay.
And this is already defended twice. So the moment he starts putting pressure on it, I will go c6.
Okay.
But for the moment, it's safe.
Okay.
So for example, after c4, I would go c6.
Yeah, I know you want to protect the.
But you didn't say pawn here.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
I saw this line, bishop and queen in the same line,
You said
forcing,
bishop. Yeah.
forcing, and with the knight.
You thought about this.
Not necessarily the bishop on g4. For example, in d2 is enough
D7.
because after I am going to say queen, force, and after that knight.
Yeah, and he's gonna sit and allow
I know
everything to
this
happen.
is my plan because this is the reason because I am saying this piece.
Okay, okay. First of all, he can take here, but okay, let's say, first of all, your plan is too slow. It requires a lot of moves. He's not gonna fall for that.
Okay.
For example, a very common idea is to play rook e1. And since your plan is so slow, it can do it the next move. He doesn't need to do it now. For example, let's do a random move, a3,
Yeah.
queen c8, let's do now rook e1. The idea of rook e1 is the moment you go here, I can step back. And you have no threats.
Okay, Pepe. This
no.
is my idea.
Yeah, but
Well,
I'm trying to show you
yeah.
how
I
that
know,
idea
I know.
is usually answered.
Okay.
That's if white doesn't want this to happen.
Yeah.
But white can also allow it. I don't know. Let's keep doing. I mean, a3 was stupid. Let's keep with that. And I don't know. Let's not do so stupid moves. Let's develop something. What's the deal here? What's the problem for white?
You can't force the to take. You can.
No, white never ever takes here. If only you will have to take here
Yeah.
if you want to remove that bishop. But white never. And actually white can force you to take. For example, instead of that, if white plays this, he's forcing you to take or leave.
Mm-hmm.
So white has ways to force you to take, but white never takes. Because, yeah, I understand. Your idea is white will be kind to take there, and then you have your queen attacking here, and there's already some pressure here. But the mate is defended, so it's not even lost, this for white.
Okay.
And yeah, this common construction with the queen and bishop versus the opponent's fianchetto, it's important to know that the defending side never takes on h3. Never.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not a big deal. I mean, if you want, you take there. Let's say bishop here, takes, and okay, you remove the fianchetto bishop. White could avoid it with rook e1, bishop h1 that we saw, but yeah, okay, this is playable, just a position. The problem is, I wanted to secure this structure here, so moving a bishop here was very slow. And actually I was thinking about some lines that I calculated some lines that didn't work. For example, well, first of all, bishop d7 loses contact here, so if he takes, I have to take with the knight, which I'm not sure if I want to. He can start grabbing space fast. And if bishop g4, which seemed more natural, I thought... What did I think here? I thought he would take. No, what did I think here? I thought there was... queen b3, yeah. That's the problem. When I leave with the bishop, queen b3 hits this pawn and puts more pressure on d5. which might also be a good answer versus this one. So bishop h6, and my point is if the knight moves, we can go back. So that's the
You
best.
have one
The best bishop move
a back door.
yeah, the best bishop move I found was the only one to keep this bishop defending this pawn.
Okay. You're trolling me.
No, the alternative was bishop h8. Oh, it was also a move,
Okay,
but
okay.
a little bit passive.
Okay. You have two options. Okay. No problem.
And now finally pawn there. Okay, at 91, very suspicious. Bishop back, yeah.
Like you want.
To here. Nothing interesting happening until here. Yeah, I mean, well, first queen surprised me here when you said queen. It was really surprising. But I guessed you calculated we needed to defend this with the queen to be able to take here a pawn.
I was thinking here.
Queen d6.
Yeah. Or here. I know. I'm not thinking here.
Then this plan is probably stronger now for white as they win a tempo.
Yeah. Tempo. Yes.
I honestly thought he was going to take the pawn here, but okay.
Okay, you move to protect the pawn.
Yeah, because the idea is we're taking a pawn here, but c6 will be hanging, so queen e8 defensive. So we're threatening to take a pawn. And here I thought he was going to take, and I was calculating what was better with knight or pawn.
Yeah.
But I thought, okay, why do I calculate if you're gonna choose the
No,
piece?
no. I was thinking the knight with the knight.
Yeah, knight is tempting
With
because
the knight to keep the
to keep the structure, and this is gonna be
Block.
isolated and weak. The problem is this is weak also. So yeah, there's also taking with the pawn. Doesn't feel right, but it could be also. I don't know. Okay, anyway, he pushed. And now I think we have to push. The other reason to have the queen here is to push, then bring the bishop out. Then being able to move this knight without trading bishops. I mean, e5 is the next logical move to do. Rook. And here I thought he was going to go here and stop the plan of e5, and also with strong threat here. Play here, rook again. Again he can go here, didn't do it. Yeah, putting pressure here, so now you said pawn, I have to go for this, but I think here he can even sacrifice a piece for 2 pawns. I don't know which way is better. I guess this way. And I don't know, I don't like this. We have a piece for 2 pawns, but I don't like all our weaknesses here. I think we might very soon lose a 3rd pawn.
Oh no, the piece.
So I was scared for that.
He threatens both knights.
No, they're both defended. They're both defended. Now this bishop is awesome here because the moment this knight moves, he can take our fianchetto bishop. But what I don't like is we're too passively defending these weaknesses, and eventually I feel we might lose them. So I think white has more than enough as a compensation for the piece. But anyway, he didn't do it. G4, yeah, because you said knight. What was you thinking about here? Knight here, maybe.
Yeah. Or here.
Here I lose the pawn.
You think too much for me. This is the difference between us.
Okay, and then pawn everywhere.
Yeah,
Pawn,
okay.
pawn.
For this moment, I saw it. I saw it. Okay.
You saw the mate.
Yeah.
So my first pawn move was okay. We needed to open this file.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I wanted to break this. I wanted to.
Yeah, the problem is This is under some pressure, and I wanna push it because
but
for
we have
obvious
the
reasons.
bishop and the queen.
What? Yeah, but for the moment I'm too tight for that. If I push this, we lose a pawn. If I push this, I mean, this is pinned. There's a bishop hanging here, so if I push this, it's just to lose it. So every pawn push will lose pawns.
Yeah, I know it. When I say pawn here, I am very sure he's going to take back.
When?
Surprise to me.
Here.
He didn't take us.
Yeah, he took.
After no, when we push it.
Here.
Yeah.
You were sure he was going to take.
Yeah, I think so.
I was 60% sure. I thought he was going to take, but I wasn't sure. Because
I'm surprised to me.
if he's worried about the pawn mass going
forward, yeah.
forward, he won't take. Because not taking is safe, as he did, because we have no threat. I mean, it's not like here he's losing or anything. He just blundered after that. So I thought taking was good, because I think he has better chances going back and rook g1 against this pawn with all this pressure he has here. I thought, you know, our queen is tied to defending two pawns.
Very busy.
Yeah, and this knight is doing nothing, and it cannot go here because we lose a pawn. So I think black is in bad shape. Black's coordination is terrible. That's why, you know, when I have bad coordination, I don't like to push pawns and open the position, because if you open the position is better for the side that is coordinated.
Yeah, I understand your idea.
Even though this worked,
and your logic.
Even though this worked,
we had very lucky.
Yeah, we were very lucky. This shouldn't work.
We had very lucky.
But okay, then he allowed this, and especially here he didn't go all the way back to escape. So yeah, mate in two. Amazing.
Can't believe it, eh?
Yeah. So the last move was the blunder.
Yeah, the bishop blocking the escape.
We can argue here he might have g4 also, but yeah, the last move is the blunder, because after this check, we don't have more than check.
Yeah,
check,
he escape.
And he can block with either one.
Yeah.
Probably this one. It's gonna be tricky. Both of them are tricky, because here he has to take with the king in both cases, and it's tricky.
No, take with this.
It doesn't matter which he takes, because if bishop takes will win this rook.
He takes backs, no? He needs to take, no?
Here.
Yeah.
Then we take the bishop.
No, check with this pawn, check the rook.
Yeah, also that. I was considering just winning a rook should be good enough, but maybe checkmating is also good enough, yes. But here we're winning. If he takes back, we take the rook.
Yeah.
So at least that. But yeah, probably this is leading to checkmate at some point. Or not. Or not.
Now is the
Yeah, he's toasted here.
He needs to go to one line, the first line.
So maybe he has to give up the bishop here instead of taking something like this and go for the counterattack. If we take, he takes with the rook, winning on tempo. But still the game goes on. Okay, good.
Good luck.
We have two challenges.
One of them.
5+5 and 5+5. John is the first one, and then we have Firth.
For order.
Yeah.
Okay.
In order.
Sorry, in order.
It's your time to be the hand.
Ooh. We are going to be a very, 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 very...
Now I can look at the chat. Pawn.
It's regular chess.
Knight.
This is the side who don't like you. Okay.
Knight. Bishop.
Or not.
It's Very similar to Morphe's game. You remember Morphe's game, Paulsen Morphe's, the one we saw to begin with?
More or less.
The bishop on b5, the bishop on c5.
More or less. But
Okay.
for knights.
King. Knight. Pawn.
Pawn.
How do you lose a piece? You can resign. Knight.
Knight.
Maybe without the e4, you can see.
You die. Boom, boom, you die. Yeah.
Goodness.
We are going to win, no? I think so.
We're gonna try. That's all I know.
Is the problem I have is time goes down very fast for me.
But you still have 4 minutes, and
Yeah,
you had
yeah.
more than that before. Pawn.
Pawn.
Look at his threats, at least.
Yeah, Pepe, yeah, I know it.
Thankfully, this is pinned, and you cannot move it. Thankfully.
Okay, if I had to protect the knight, I am going here.
D5. Amazing move. Why didn't you play D5 when I said pawn here? D5.
Yeah.
The only obvious move. Then you can take with the knight. You save your piece.
Okay. Well,
Everything's losing. Rook. Trying to look for easy moves. Pawn. Pawn.
pawn.
Pawn. It's only a piece down.
Yeah.
Only a piece down. That's the spirit.
We are good.
Pawn. Let's go, come on. Allez. Let's go for the attack. We need to cheer up. Just the spirit is the best we still have in the game.
Follower. We have a new follower.
Oh yeah, K3NK3 is now following. Thank you, buddy. The queen is hanging. Maybe he doesn't see it. Oh, bishop.
Oh man.
Pawn. So you play good moves when you are losing.
I don't have pressure.
Okay. Pawn. I want to attack. Okay, let's see.
What side is best? This is a question.
So you want to attack there. Mm-hmm. There's some compensation. Yeah. This last move, I'm not sure. And there's some noise.
Yeah, a lot of noise. That is good.
People are leaving the school now. Yeah.
Here in Chile is learning chess. I am sure I lose with them.
Oh no, he took our pawn. Rook.
The rook is on fire.
Yeah, please, on fire. The more on fire you can.
No. Maybe here, what was it?
Yeah, that would save our pawn at least. Yeah, now. Queen. Okay, good, good. Queen. It's where there was hope. Bishop. No, that's not the problem. Queen.
I don't want to trade queen.
Then don't. Not there. Let me just.
Sorry.
Nice. Rook.
Oh.
Rook.
We don't have peace much.
Bishop.
We don't have any peace.
Bishop.
Suicides.
Resign.
Hostia, I was thinking another one.
You can resign.
Yeah, we can resign. Sorry. Sorry, Pepe. I don't have an excuse. Sorry.
I thought we were doing okay. You know,
For a
when
moment. This
we play hand and brain, you forced me to calculate lines that I didn't calculate.
is good for you.
Yeah.
John John, we play against John John.
Yeah, this was John.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. Well played.
Here I would normally
Yeah.
bring the bishop back, but okay, I wanted to keep it easy, and I think this has to be easy. But here pawn is, I mean,
But I
and I thought, okay, if I say pawn, it's the only pawn move. It's the only pawn move that doesn't lose material,
No.
so he will do it.
have 7 points more.
No, the only that doesn't lose material.
Okay.
It's
No, but I thought okay.
I thought it was
I don't-
obvious.
Yeah,
He's threatening a piece.
yeah, but if he move, I was very sure you want to. I move d5, but when I saw the pawn and the bishop defending this square, it's okay.
Let me count. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, but you have this very clear in your mind. I don't have it. This
Yes,
is the problem.
yes. I don't expect you to have it clear. I expect you to find the only move.
I imagine.
The only move, because it's the only move.
I imagine this is the.
I
real-
say pawn. We're about to lose a piece.
Mira, if you watch the graphic, equal. This moment. Okay, it's the
Yeah,
third moment.
but if you say the move was d5, not a5.
Okay.
Of course, the position was normal here.
Yeah.
I think the opening wasn't so great for white.
Yeah.
But of course, I don't want to move the knight back. Because then he grabs space. And that's why I prefer this. I think it's the only move. And if he takes,
We
oh,
take back.
we have we took a bishop. That's good, because at this moment he has the bishop pair. Yeah, now from here on, I think.
Yeah.
Well,
Great.
we still have some chances, but yeah, because now you found d5. And let me see here. This is okay. Okay. Yeah, here I said pawn. No, it's not here. Here I said pawn, and I was thinking about saving this one. Hola, Raúl, ¿qué tal? So he has this threat of queen takes b7. I mean, we managed to save the pawns.
Yeah.
We saved the b3 pawn with this move. Now this is hanging, we save it by pushing, and now I thought about saving the remaining pawn.
Pushing in.
So yeah, b6 was my idea. Therefore,
I was thinking.
Suspicious.
I was thinking trying to open this side and like the
yeah, but
the king is very close. Maybe we have one chance.
okay. I also want to to find the one chance we might have, but thanks to this previous maneuver, these pieces are not playing here.
Yeah.
So our best chance is to bring all of our material and attack this guy over here. But for that we will need to bring this, for example.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about some rook a6 at some point, or if we play b6, rook a5, and then only then push f4, because then the next move we can start attacking. If we do f4 first,
Yeah.
we still don't have moves to, we don't have the follow-up rook g5 now, which I would love to have. And our pawns are weak the moment you push them. They don't defend each other anymore. So it's easier to lose them, and we eventually lost them. So, yeah. Okay, queen h6 was, by the way, the best move, I think. And I think d4 was a mistake, because it allows bishop c4. And we regain some material. I mean, we're still losing, but
Yeah.
it's
At
a chance
least
for us.
At least we take a rook.
Yeah, but bishop here, I don't believe that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now, if you don't want to trade queens, you have to go queen h5. It's the only way to defend the bishop without allowing this fork or allowing this. So queen h5 was the only. But yeah, the engine says queen takes f4 is the best, which is normal because since we're totally losing,
At least.
removing the queen. But of course that's how an engine plays, not like how a human plays. A human tries to maximize our own options by keeping the queens on the board. Yeah, now. Bishop back. Anyway, I had d5 in mind when I played queen c2, says John.
d5.
Yeah, but that was later, not the moment you could first play d5. He thinks when he played here, he had d5 in mind, which we did, and yeah, he envisioned this. But of course, d5 was
He had a
required
pre-move
here.
with the bishop, maybe.
What?
I mean, he moved the bishop. We didn't push, and he moved previously, no? Or
No,
I
we
watched-
pushed and
okay.
he moved here.
Okay.
Yeah, which is okay.
I thought he moved the bishop previously.
No.
We pushed the pawn.
Yeah, but here I think the.
Okay, Pepe, don't worry.
Yeah, but maybe we should try someday Hannenring with more time on the clock,
Maybe.
a little bit longer.
Or maybe I have to study
Because
something.
I,
along
yeah,
the
but
way.
this is not about the studying. This
Along
position is not about. This is already a random position, and I think here, if I say pawn, you eventually, with time and calm, you can
see
find
all the board.
you can find the only move.
The only move.
d5 is the only move.
d5.
I mean, if I say knight,
Okay,
you probably
have-
play knight c6, but you can choose with knight.
we have another rule. Never play f6.
Yeah.
Don't move twice the same piece. In d5 always. This.
No, that's not a rule. If I have to name a rule from this position, I would say never hang a piece.
Okay, when you say never hang a piece, I know it's e5.
No,
It's
I
a
mean,
tricky. It's
if-
a tricky.
I mean, it's not so hard. You see, he's attacking a piece, and I don't say knight.
Okay.
So if I say pawn, you have to
If-
attack something.
If I was thinking 10 seconds, 9 seconds was you have to move d5. But finally, I choose the wrong option. Okay.
Okay, never mind. That was a good game. Good game, John.
Yeah.
Do we have time for? Oh, we had a challenge, but we don't have it anymore. So
I don't have time.
you don't have time.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe we just close.
Yeah. It's okay.
It was-
If I would, I stay more time, but I could.
It was okay. It was nice, and you guys alternating moves could be fun. Ah, yeah, that's another variant we could try one day.
We can trade
Wait,
it. Next
play
week.
one move each.
But for this way to play was usual. One of us has to move the mouse constantly. I mean, we are not going to change now mouse.
We
now
can
top.
change the mouse. Yes.
Yeah, I think it's better one of us take the mouse all the time. And say you, say yeah, say you, say yeah. No,
No,
no, okay,
no, I think you have to do the move.
okay.
I think if you don't want to share a mouse, you can have the mouse and I can have the keyboard because I can enter moves with the keyboard.
Oh wow!
Or-
yeah, with the keyboard.
Or alternatively, you can have the mouse and I have the touchpad because touchpad also
No,
works.
no, I don't. I don't trust in my touchpad.
No, but I move with the
You
touchpad
trust in your.
and you move with the mouse.
Okay.
But I think the best way is with the mouse both because that way I'm sure you're not gonna move when I have to move.
if I had my own mouse,
It's like pairs in ping pong, in tennis, in table tennis.
wow. Okay, but
It's one per turn. So,
but each player
You
has
need- you
our racket. I don't know how to say
yeah, pad. Or,
paddle. I don't.
It's a pad.
Pad.
Or,
Okay.
or racket. I think racket is a word also.
I don't say in ping pong. It's racket.
But this is the racket.
Table tennis.
This is the racket.
Table tennis.
So, you, one move you do it. The next move I
It's
do
my
it.
move.
the
It's
next-
my move. It's my move.
I think it's funny. And another variant, because that's something they play over the board,
Yeah.
in real life. They play 2 players versus 2 players.
Yeah.
So they do one move.
I
each.
watch it. I watch sometimes.
Yeah, there's some games of Carlsen with
Yeah.
some random person versus
Any
other-
a person versus Carlsen.
yeah versus another big grandmaster and another random person. So it's funnier this way. And there's also another variant which is 5 moves each. I
In a
play-
row. In a row.
Yeah, I play 5 moves, then you play 5 moves. But I think that's funnier when your opponents do the same.
And when the players are in the same team, are the similar.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they do in
You will suffer 5 or 6 heart attacks.
they do that in San Luis in this showdown when they have all the grandmasters, you know, Carlsen,
Yeah,
whatever, Caruana, Hikaru, Wesley, etc. All the big names, Lanier, and plus Randy and Rex, the Rex Sinkefield, the one that built the school, and his son Randy.
And they are.
And I think Randy might be, I'm not sure, maybe I'm mistaken with this. He might be, I don't know, 1700 or 1800. And the father is a little bit worse than him now. Maybe in the past he was better. But they're very weak compared to the Super Grandmasters, of course. And they do 2 teams and they play 5 moves. One, let's say, Carlsen versus Wesley So.
Yeah.
Then they get up and another 5 moves, Caruana versus Vidler. Then they get up and so forth, so on. And then at some point,
Father versus son.
Rex Sinkefield versus Randy.
And then all the GM. Oh,
Yeah.
what's
Blunders
that
here,
doing?
blunders there. And yeah, some funny situations happen. Like, for example, this year it happened once that then after they leave the board, next one is Carlsen. And he has a mating one, checkmating one. You know, it's like, okay, who wants to sit there?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we are going to try in the next.
We could try one move each. I think for our thing is probably better.
Okay, you have to take your pills for your hair care, health. Care.
Health. I thought about the hair.
No.
Okay.
Heart.
Heart.
Yeah.
Heart.
To prevent your heart attack when I.
As long as it is usual, I don't mind.
As usual. Okay. Okay. Wow, was very funny.
John John.
Anyway.
John John has a good score versus me already. 6.5, 4.5.
Yeah, because
Because of games like this.
I play.
Yeah.
This is the real reason. Another follower.
Oh yeah. Stanov, thanks for the follow.
Thank you.
Hey Violatic, long time no see. Yeah, but we have to say goodbye.
Yeah.
We have to leave now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll be streaming more in the following days, I guess. Friday is national holiday here,
Yeah.
so we
I
have.
realized it today.
Yeah, me too. so I think I'll have a long weekend, and I guess I'll have time to stream. So, see you. Stanov says, no, thanks for the follow, Stanov, but you're late.
Yeah.
You're late. See you another time. See you later, guys.
Yeah.
Bye bye.